comments, analysis, and in-depth reports of major news events all about Liberia and the rest of the world. I'm Alfred Rogers anchoring on today, Monday, June 3, 2024. In the headlines this afternoon, President Joseph Boakai to address the opening of the Korea Africa Summit this Tuesday, June 4. Storm destroys two major schools in Fishtown, Riverview County, leaving students without crucial lessons. Police investigate a 40-year-old man for allegedly shooting his girlfriend to death in Vahun, Lufa County. And away from home, millions of people without electricity in Nigeria are striking workers shut down national power grid. Also coming up is a commentary titled "The Media, a Staunch Player in Government's Information Drive." These interesting stories plus more, the news in simple English and French, plus much more, all coming up on Newsline this afternoon. First, we take a bulletin of news read for us by Vafle Kamara.
President Joseph Boakai is expected to address the opening session of the Korea Africa Summit on Tuesday, June 4. According to a dispatch, the summit will be co-chaired by African Union Chairperson and Mauritanian President Mohamed Ould Ghazouani. Liberia is also expected to host two business roundtables of Korean investors focusing on manufacturing and shipping, agriculture, fisheries, energy, and technology. On Wednesday, South Korea's Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy will also host the 2024 Korea-Africa Business Summit. The dispatch says 13 other events on Korea-Africa partnerships will take place as part of the International Business Forum. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Sarah Beslo-Yanti has re-emphasized Liberia's commitment to support sustained partnerships to Africa's future prosperity. Minister Yanti also stressed the need for Korea to support sub-regional, multi-country and cross-border initiatives as done with CLSG Energy. According to the release, the Liberian Foreign Minister acknowledged the emphasis on youth employment and climate-smart agriculture. Speaking at a gathering of foreign ministers and African diplomats in Seoul, Minister Yanti named agriculture and education, among others, as areas of importance. The document is aimed at ensuring that the mutual endeavors are sustained for the benefits of both continents. Normal learning activities have been stalled at two government-run institutions in Fishtown, Riverview County after a violent storm destroyed the two campuses. They are the G Foundation and the Fishtown Demonstration School. A correspondent calls the administrations of both institutions are saying the learning activities have been halted until the facilities are reconditioned. Meanwhile, school-going kids at the G Foundation and Fishtown Demonstration School have expressed disappointment over the situation. They are appealing to government, aid institutions, and citizens of the area to urgently intervene. Police in Vahun District, Lofa County, is investigating a 45-year-old hunter identified as Victor Kane for allegedly shooting his friend to death. According to our correspondent, the incident happened over the weekend when residents of the town heard a gunshot in the bush and reported the issue to elders of the area. A correspondent said the police set up a 50-man jury to examine the body and discovered that the man was shot at the back of his head. A correspondent said the body of Fole Boakai was turned over to family members for burial. Meanwhile, the suspect is in police custody awaiting court trial. Bombing County Citizens Association in the Americas has donated over 100,000 Liberian dollars and 5.5 kVA generator to the Julie Jua Vocational School in Bombing County. The donation was made by a delegation headed by the president of the association, Musa Wile, at the school in the county. Correspondent calls Mr. Wile as saying the gesture is intended to give back to the society and help government provide a sustainable livelihood for citizens in Bombing County. Meanwhile, the administration of the and students of the institution have lauded the association for the donation. Correspondent said the Jidejua Vocational School has been dormant due to lack of electricity, amongst others. ArcelorMittal Liberia has begun the rehabilitation of roads in 9 affected communities in Nimba County. It followed the intervention of Internal Affairs Minister Francis Yumale after residents in the area protested in demand of the company not adhering to the agreement. According to our correspondent, the company has begun grading the road leading from Area A to Lubeyi town. The residents thanked Minister Yumalin for the ministry's intervention. The Ministry of Public Works has made some massive gains in keeping the southeastern road corridor pliable this rainy season. If moving equipment are active on the corridor with extensive rehabilitation works alongside the AFAT that is ongoing from Saklepi, Nimba County. An ELBC news team which traveled to Grand Jide recently observed that critical spots have become troublesome for vehicles over the years, have been addressed with long-term solution in sight. Plying the roads between Saklepi to Zweju and the rest of the southeast has been a nightmare over the years, with cars getting stuck and spending days before reaching their destinations. However, ongoing rehabilitation has significantly reduced travel time and enhanced the safety of citizens and other road users. Meanwhile, Grand Jida County Superintendent Alex Grant has expressed optimism about a boom in economic activities in the region in the coming months. Superintendent Grant said by reducing travel time, business people and farmers will now access markets without worrying about bad roads. He added that the accessibility of the Southeast is a mark of achievement and promised fulfilled under the President Joseph Boakar's 100-day deliverables.
I can create the work now at 90 plus percent. For the first time, I'm hearing people, yes, this dry season, we're going to be fun. We're going to celebrate because prices wouldn't be hacked. Travel time have reduced. Businesses will go on smoothly. And this is what we'll be yearning for.
According to Superintendent Grant, the latest government intervention will also strengthen intra-regional trade relations between Liberia and its neighbors. The rehabilitation of the road is expected to improve the quality of life in that part of the country as prices of basic commodities are yet to reduce significantly. 3 young men who are on trial at Criminal Court A for alleged murder have pleaded not guilty to the charge levied against them. Defendants Bala Moba, Jibo Conte, and Sumo Kekula were indicted by the government for allegedly causing the death of Saki Tokba on December 18, 2023 in Addington, Montserrat County. Saki and his friends reportedly went on a hunting expedition in Addington where they reportedly encountered Bala Moba, who insisted that they were not authorized to hunt in that side of the forest. An argument ensued, and in the process, defendant Bala and his friend allegedly tied up the deceased before descending on him. According to the indictment, the defendants beat the deceased with sticks and other objects, causing him pains before eventually succumbing to death after internal bleeding. Nimba County Education Officer Moses Dorogbe has boasted of increment of female enrollment for the 2023-2024 West African Senior Secondary School certificate exams in the county. Making a disclosure, Dorogbe said the academic year saw an increment of a little over 2,000 female students who are currently sitting the WAS exam. He attributed the rise in the female enrollment figure to constant engagement with parents and awareness about the importance of girls' education. Over 4,000 12th graders are currently sitting this year's national exams. And Bong County Superintendent Howard Norris has promised to unite members of the Bong Legislative Caucus to move the county forward. Superintendent Norris said political differences among the lawmakers have led to stalling of development of the country over the years. The Bong County Superintendent said she will lead an effort towards post-election unity and peace to attract developments in the county.
Our caucus, from where I stand, I don't think they have much problem, but we're going to work on the few problems, and even a teeth and tongue can fall.
Meanwhile, Bong County Superintendent has called Bong citizens to begin returning home to contribute to the development process of the county.
Fafle Kamara and the news bulletin. He returns a little later. That's when you listen to our international news. This is Newsline on State Radio. One of the big stories we're following: storm destroys two major schools in Fishtown, Riverview County, leaving students without crucial lessons. Today's one now, President Joseph Boeka is leading a Liberian delegation to the Republic of Korea ahead of the Korea Africa Business Summit. The summit, which is the first of its kind, is bringing together African and business leaders, international partners, and the global south. The event is expected to provide Liberian an opportunity to showcase its investment potential and explore avenues for increased support. Faster Talu reports.